Universal Orlando Hotels, which one is right for you? Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and today I'm going to walk you around Universal Orlando Resort and explain each Universal Hotel option. Also, towards the end of this video, I'm going to share some Orlando travel tips, so make sure you watch all the way to the very end. Before we get moving, you should know there are 4 levels to Universal Orlando Hotels. The highest level is Premier. Those rooms come with express passes, and then you have Preferred, and then Prime Value, and lastly, Value. We're gonna start with the value. We're gonna head over to Endless Summer Resort, check out Dockside Inn and Surfside Inn. Endless Summer is the furthest from the park, so you will need to take the free bus to get over there. I'm gonna time it for us. And after our 7.5-minute bus ride, we have made it to Endless Summer Resort. Endless Summer is the furthest away from the theme parks, but it is on International Drive. Tons of fun stuff to do on International Drive. All types of restaurants, other smaller entertainment complexes are located here. So while you are further away from the theme parks, a lot of fun stuff to do here at this location. There are 2 hotels at Endless Summer Resort. One is called Surfside Inn, the other is called the Dockside Inn. The rooms inside either are pretty much the same. The only difference is kind of the theming of the lobby. One's more related to surf, the other more related to docks. Here is a warning if you choose to stay at either one of the hotels at Endless Summer. They do not offer pool hopping. If you stay here, you cannot hop to other resort pools, whereas if you stay at the other hotels, you can hop to any other pool. And I do have a recommendation when staying here. The breakfast pizza is to die for. That is an official recommendation. Okay, after another 7 to 8 minute bus ride, we're back at the theme park complex. I wanted to mention, all the hotels you see today, I have done complete reviews on. Today's just like a cursory overview of all 8, but if you want more detail, check the description box. Every hotel you see today, I've done a complete review on. Go check those out if you're interested in more information. Also, throughout the day, as we hop in between these hotels, I will give you the advantages and the benefits to staying on property at a Universal Orlando hotel versus, say, some hotel down the road or staying in my guest bedroom. Universal offers way more benefits than I do, so we're going to tell you about those as well today. Okay, now we're going to level up and visit the Prime Value hotels of Cabana Bay Beach Resort and Aventura Hotel. And we'll take one of the water taxis to get there. So Cabana Bay and Aventura, they do not have a water taxi dock, but Sapphire Falls does, and Aventura is right next to Sapphire Falls. Staying on property means you are oh so close to the theme parks with free and easy access to transportation, shuttle buses, and water taxis. Most of the hotels are within walking distance. It's an easy walk from the Hard Rock Studio to Universal Studios Florida, and the jaunt from Royal Pacific to Islands of Adventure is pretty close as well. Staying on property at a Universal hotel means you can be carefree and carry-free. There's free merchandise delivery from the theme park shops to your Universal hotel. Some hotels have package pickup in the lobby, while some will deliver to your room. Just ask the cashier at your checkout about package delivery. Package deliveries are made the following day between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. and that's why you cannot use your package delivery service on the day you check out. And speaking of merchandise purchases, your hotel key acts as a charging card. Keep it simple when you dine and shop by charging purchases across the resort to your hotel room key. Well, okay, my friends, we have now made it to the Prime Value Resort of Aventura Hotel. Let's go check it out. The Aventura Hotel is a modern and stylish place to stay. Here is a look at the lobby. If you want to know more about the Aventura Hotel, check the description box for its dedicated video. And I would like to note, from this point on, you can pool hop. So if you're staying at the Aventura Hotel, want to visit a different pool, hop on over, you are allowed to do that. I would like to note that it does have a dedicated walking path from Aventura that takes you straight to Universal's Volcano Bay. I would like to point out, they do not have a full service restaurant here, but go check out Bar 17 Bistro on the 17th floor. check that out in the evenings. It is a fun place, and they do have some good stuff up there, good drinks and some good food. From Aventura Hotel, you can walk or take the buses. As I mentioned earlier, they do not have a water taxi dock, but you can do what I did. Just walk through Sapphire Falls and get to Sapphire Falls water taxi dock and take the water taxi over to the theme parks. And speaking of hopping, we're gonna hop away from Aventura over to Cabana Bay. Cabana Bay is the other prime value hotel here at Universal. It has 2 massive pools, a winding lazy river, and a bowling alley. This resort has the look and feel of a classic Florida beach resort of the 1950s and the 60s. Even the parking lot is themed to the late 50s and early 60s with these cars they have parked out here. Well, that one's adorable. As far as Universal Orlando hotels are concerned, I think this one is my favorite one to stay at, and I do have a bit of some advice for you. A recommendation, if you will. Stay in a room in one of the 2 towers that overlooks Volcano Bay. You won't regret having a view of that volcano. Trust me, if you're going to stay at Cabana Bay, stay in one of the 2 towers. Another thing to note about Cabana Bay, they usually have a specialty bar or specialty room during Halloween Horror Nights. For more on Cabana Bay, check out the full video in the description box. Time to level up. Let me tell you about Sapphire Falls. Sapphire Falls is the only hotel in this preferred classification. This is the hotel I most recently stayed at. I stayed here during the December 2022 Orlando Informer meetup. It offers the Ametista Cookhouse, a full-service restaurant with Caribbean-inspired dishes. Readers of the Orlando Sentinel voted this the best resort restaurant in 2022. It has easy access to the water taxis, as we've already seen, and it offers wedding packages. I know that was short and sweet, but remember, I have a whole video on this place in the description box. Want more information? Go check that out. And now let me give you some more general information on staying here at Universal Orlando Resorts. Why stay on property at a Universal Orlando hotel? For exclusive theme park benefits, of course. Breeze into the park before everyone else. All Universal Hotel guests gets early park admission, as long as you have a valid theme park ticket, that is. Early park admission at Universal's Volcano Bay is 30 minutes prior to the park opening, and at Universal Studios Florida and Universal's Islands of Adventure up to 1 hour prior to the park opening. During early park admission, select attractions will be available to you. Just ask the hotel staff which park is having early park admission. So regardless of level, whether it be a value hotel to a premier hotel, you will get early park admission with your hotel stay. Take advantage of it. Well, now that we've made it here to the Royal Pacific Hotel, one of the premier hotels, let's talk about it, and then afterwards we'll talk about the other 2 premier hotels. According to the guests that I run into when I'm in the theme parks, this Royal Pacific is the most highly regarded hotel at Universal Orlando. You can get additional perks when you upgrade to a club level room or suite here. You'll get a personalized concierge service, plus access to the private Royal Club Lounge, featuring complimentary continental breakfast, beer, wine, and more. And they do have some specialty suites here. Whether you're looking for the Jurassic Kids suite, rooms for island royalty, or a living space for entertaining, you'll find your very own exclusive oasis here. And with options to reserve additional connecting rooms, you can create suites ranging from 670 feet all the way up to 2,010 square feet. If walking distance matters to you, this is the resort that is the shortest walk to City Walk and Islands of Adventure. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I do think it's the prettiest. Premier hotel guests can skip the regular lines at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. The Premier hotels come with free Universal Express Unlimited passes. Please note this is only for the 3 Premier hotels, Royal Pacific, Hard Rock, and Portofino Bay. And now I would like to welcome you all to Portofino Bay, my wife Nikki's favorite Premier hotel. Portofino Bay has 3 enticing pools that offer every level of relaxation. Pets are permitted for a $100 fee. Special treatment for your furry friends begins at check-in. You receive a pet bowl and a tag, a welcome treat. They give you local dog walking routes and local area pet services such as vets, pet shops, and groomers, and more. There are other hotels here that do offer the pet services. I just didn't mention it until now. If you do have a pet and you're going to bring it to Universal Orlando, just check the website. I'll leave a link to it for all the hotels that offer the pet services. The other thing that really stands out about Portofino Bay is the food. There's tons and tons of places to eat here. I don't know, like 6 or 7 restaurants. So if you love food, you'll love Portofino Bay. And just like Royal Pacific, a very pretty resort. I would like to note for you guys that when it comes to walking to the theme parks, it's the furthest walk from Portofino Bay to the theme park. So if you're not a fan of walking, take that into consideration. When it comes to getting to and from the theme parks from Portofino Bay, your #1 option, I think, will be the water taxis. The last one for today. Welcome to the Hard Rock Hotel. Here's a cool thing about the Hard Rock Hotel. You can reserve your choice of a Fender guitar, which comes with headphones and an amplifier, perfect to create a pop-up studio right in your own guest room. And when it comes to places to eat at the Orlando Resort hotels, I do love the kitchen here at the Hard Rock Hotel. And another thing, it is an easy walk from the Hard Rock Hotel to City Walk in Universal Studios, Florida. A very easy walk. And of all of the resort pools, I think I do enjoy the Hard Rocks the best. Even if you're not staying here, hop over to this one. The Hard Rock also has wedding packages. I think all the premier hotels do. So just ask about that if you're interested in it. And congratulations if you're interested in that. The Hard Rock here was the last of the premier hotels to show you. To me, all the rooms are about the same at each premier hotel, the basic room. The big feature, the big advantage of staying at the premier hotel is the unlimited express passes. Don't forget about those. That's the main reason why a lot of people stay at these. Now remember, today's video is just an overview of all the hotels. I have stayed at each and every one and created detailed videos on those, and those are now linked in the description box. Go check those out. Now, as we walk over to the theme parks, here are those Orlando travel tips I promised, and these were gathered by you viewers. Book hotels as early as possible and frequently check for lower prices. You can call Universal to get a lower rate on your reservation if you find a lower rate. Download the Universal app and keep an eye on wait times leading up to your trip. It will help you form a game plan to maximize your trip. Make a list of what to pack. Electronics, chargers, etc. But don't stress if you forget anything. You can always get it in Orlando. Walmart and others will even deliver to the hotels. If staying on property at a Universal hotel, pick up your park passes at the vacation center at your hotel. It will be way less crowded than guest services at the park. Make reservations at any full-service restaurant in the parks and in City Walk. That's if you want to guarantee a meal. Our viewers recommend at least 10 days prior. If possible, wear different shoes each day. It helps with fatigue, even if you're just alternating 2 pairs of shoes. Leave room in your luggage to bring home souvenirs. FYI, Universal can ship purchases to your home for a fee. If staying at one of Universal's premier level hotels, your room key acts as an express line for the park rides. You can get to the hotel early before check-in. The hotel will give you your room key and you can leave your luggage at the hotel and head into the parks and start using that room key to express past the lines. The earliest you can get a room key is 6 a.m. The lower level hotels will also let you leave your luggage, but your room key will not act as an express pass. And for more tips, check out the vacation guide on my website, myrixflix.com/freebies. And that's all I have for you for this video. Hopefully it helped you out somewhat. And if you're wondering what to watch next, YouTube thinks you'll like this one. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun, click it.